Here we are for the 8th and final season of Game of Thrones. Congratulations on making it this far.
Thank you.
Was there ever a point in the series when you thought you were going to get axed earlier?
Yes. Quite a few times.
Yeah, and sometimes at really significant points, and other times it could just be a general kind of malaise of anxiety. I certainly didn't know. I mean, no one knew, but I didn't feel confident that I would make it through to the end. So each season I was very prepared to die off screen. I think that's just the best way of dealing with disappointment.
Talk to me about your reaction when you read the script for your final episode.
I mean, I thought they did an amazing job overall with the whole season, but with Jamie also, I just really, it made sense, and it was very felt very true to the show and to the character. So I was happy.
And for Miss Brienne of Tarth, how were you feeling about her final episode?
It took me a long time to actually digest the storyline this season. And the final episode, it's a strange thing, isn't it? Because I've never made any particular plans or deliberate plans about where I thought the character would end up. But you're never prepared for what will actually happen. But I thought they did a good job.
How have the two of you been preparing for the end of Game of Thrones? It's taken up so much of your time. What's been going through your head? Sophie told us that she had to take a minute and kind of like recollect herself because she was going through a bit of an identity crisis.
Oh, really? Well, I don't think I really have prepared. Maybe it's going to hit me in the future, but it ended, and then something else started. As it is, but we're still, it's weird because you still feel like you're doing this because we're sitting here and now we have the premiere, but I don't know. How have you dealt with leaving Game of Thrones? Did you have an identity crisis as well?
I think the identity crisis I've had has been doing the show.
You're back. Found yourself
now
again.
I'm back. No, I mean, every day I remind myself that this is phenomenal. And I'm incredibly lucky to experience it, and if this is going to end soon. So to just enjoy every day.
Yes.
But different things come and go, and you can't artistically really place too much emphasis on one thing. You can thoroughly enjoy and reap the wonderful benefits of it, but you can't place too much emphasis on work because it's ephemeral.
In your opinion, who do you think deserves the Iron Throne?
Nikolai Coster-Waldau. Not Jamie Lannister. Nikolai Coster-Waldau deserves the Iron Throne.
Yeah, and there's kind of a consensus about that, right?
And a real dragon. Well, that's what they gave you when you finished, was a real.
They gave me a real dragon.
Yeah, the lead characters, they gave a real dragon.
I had to hatch the egg myself.
Yeah.
I sat on an egg.
They
for
implanted
the
egg.
It did.
And it was part of an amazing ceremony that took place,
It was beautiful.
It didn't feature human sacrifice, it featured dragon egg implantation.
Oh, yes.
And it was very moving.
That's wonderful. We're going to wrap things up with a quick game. And it's called Game of Phones.
Yes.
You tell me which of your co-stars these scenarios apply to in rapid fire. Who did you text first about what happens to you in your final episode?
Him.
Her.
Which of your co-stars take the best selfies on set?
I don't know. I'm boring and just concentrate.
Kit,
Nikolai
let's say
Coster-Waldau.
Kit.
Who sends the funniest memes in the Game of Thrones group chat?
Alfie Allen.
Yes.
Who would be your one phone call if you were in jail?
Well, it wouldn't be anyone from Game of Thrones. A lawyer, I think.
Nikolai Coster-Waldau.